Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, Vinny here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Zan, and he's selling his Amazon Associates and affiliate business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Zan, and how are you doing today?
Happy to be here. Happy to give the interview.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm really looking forward to talking more about your business, but just before we do so, I want to go over a brief summary. So it's a 2-site Amazon Associates and affiliate package in the electronics niche, created in November 2011. The average monthly revenue for the business is $6,020 and makes an average of $6,003 per month in net profit. The assets included in the sale are the domain and all site and content files, and social media accounts for Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 47841 to learn more about the business. Or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So now that I've given a general overview of the business, then, can you tell us a little bit about your background in building or running online businesses before you started this business?
Sure, this is actually my first business in the electronics niche. I made it like 10 years ago, and it's actually the first and only business that I've been working on for pretty much since I finished high school. So that's it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Let me ask you though, how did you come up with the idea to start this particular business?
The school I went to was in this similar niche, so I figured I could write about it online for free to other people, and then I discovered I can also make money with it, and that's how it all began.
Yeah, that basically makes sense. Most people usually start their online businesses in niches and business models for things that they actually have an interest in. But let me ask you another question. Why do you think this business model is great for people who are interested in online businesses?
All year, hobby, profession, it doesn't have any ups or downs except for the usual holiday seasons. But this is something that almost anyone can do, and they can also make it more advanced. Like certain hobbies, you can invest more time and money into that. And my category is exactly that. So that's why I think it's great.
Yeah, that makes sense. The fact that it's evergreen means that it won't spike or drop too often. Will it basically grow consistently?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I need to ask you, Zan, because buyers will be wondering that considering that this domain is well aged and it's generating a healthy revenue stream, why are you selling the business at this time instead of keeping or growing it?
As I said, this was my first and only business, but around 2 years ago, I started working on more projects and actually burned myself out mentally. And I've been trying to get back in it for like 2 years unsuccessfully. So I figured instead of not working on it, I might as well sell, which I got the idea a few years ago. And since I want to go into music, I decided, hey, let's sell my only business because I'm not doing anything else right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you've been running it a long time and it can be really difficult to stay productive and even maintain the business if you've lost interest and motivation in it. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. Looking back on your experience, is there anything that you learned from building this business that you will apply to future sites or businesses?
If I do any more websites, I know that just try to use long-tailed keywords as soon as possible. Don't compete with the big brands immediately, and try to get like a writing style that really speaks to your visitors. Don't try to be too formal or non-formal. Just figure out what works best for your audience. That's it.
Right. So sounds like focusing on the right keywords as well as settling on a writing style that really speaks to an audience probably is going to be most useful. So I just want to move on to the marketing side of things. For this business, does the majority of your traffic come from organic search or paid advertising?
Only organic search. Never done any paid advertising, so all of it is Google, Yahoo, and all the rest.
Great. What do you currently do in terms of marketing?
Nothing. I just write the articles. I did long-tailed keywords and use them to my, short keywords articles would rank higher. And that's all I've been doing for the past 7 years, I think.
Sure. Let's talk about opportunities for potential buyers. If you were to keep the business, what are some ways that you would try to grow it?
Well, this is a always growing category, so you have new products coming literally every day. You can write 10 articles for each of the new items that come. On top of the best articles, you can also go more into social stuff. So Pinterest, Instagram, you can write tutorials, tips, perhaps partner with some brands, which I've never done before, but I know a lot of people do. That's mostly it.
Sure, sounds like there's a lot of room to grow there.
Yeah.
Just want to talk about the work required here. Can you describe the amount and type of work that you do on this site for maintenance right now?
Usually it's you follow the 2 websites that cover all the important news. That is, if you don't know what's going on. Since I was interested in this category, I always knew what's going on, so I just had to write the articles. But assuming like I took a few weeks break, I would just look at one website. This is new. This is what's came out. Then I would just apply the same formula for writing the articles to the existing new products.
Yeah, that what you said makes sense. What skills or requirements are there for someone who's not familiar with the niche or the business model?
It's a basic how to operate a WordPress website, which is writing articles, perhaps finding other people to write for you, and just, it's not a complicated website. That's all I can say. It's just content,
Right, so the skills would revolve around content management, so like knowing how to maintain a WordPress website.
It can take more than a few days to get used to it.
Gotcha. What do you think are some of the biggest risks with this site that a buyer should be aware of?
Number one, Google. So anytime you rely on organic search, you got to make sure that your backlinks are good. The second one is Amazon. So basically any affiliate network you're with, you don't know what they're thinking about. So these are the only 2 risks I can think of.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to ask you a few wrap-up questions. How much support are you offering buyers?
I can give many months of support because, as I've said, I am mentally exhausted to work on the website, but I'd gladly give help, tips, where to find any information. So for a few months, Skype, email, phone calls, I'm okay with any of that.
That sounds fantastic. Would you commit to a non-compete?
Absolutely.
And are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out?
That can be discussed. I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, makes sense. So last question for you. Putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
This is a market that's been here for many years. I'm talking 30, 40 years, even more, and is not going away. People buy stuff in it all the time. They want to learn more about it, research more from hobby to professional users. So it's a market that will never stop. That's the big part.
Fantastic. Is there anything else that you'd like to share that I might have missed?
Probably not.
Great. So thanks a lot, Zan, for your time today on the call, and all the best with your future projects.
No problem. Thank you, and have a good day.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 47841. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.